Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power or our will. Be slow to fall into friendship, but when you are in, continue firm and constant. If you don't get what you want, you suffer. If you get what you don't want, you suffer. Even when you get exactly what you want, you still suffer because you can't hold on to it forever. Your mind is your predicament. It wants to be free of change, free of pain, free of the obligations of life and death. But change is law, and no amount of pretending will alter that reality. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. Don't be concerned with other people's impressions of you. They are dazzled and deluded by appearances. Stick with your purpose. This alone will strengthen your will and give your life coherence. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. It is not that we have so little time, but that we lose so much. The life we receive is not short, but we make it so. We are not ill-provided, but use what we have wastefully. Employ your time in improving yourself by other men's writings, so that you shall come easily by what others have labored hard for. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. Every action has its pleasures and its price. Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other perpetual. Never esteem anything as of advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect. We cannot live better than in seeking to become better. Be nicer than necessary to everyone you meet. Everyone is fighting some kind of battle. If any man despises me, that is his problem. My only concern is not doing or saying anything deserving of contempt. If someone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake in any thought or action, I shall gladly change. I seek the truth which never harmed anyone. The harm is to persist in one's own self-deception and ignorance. Nature hath given men one tongue but 2 ears, that we may hear from others twice as much as we speak. Think of what you have rather than of what you lack. Of the things you have, select the best, and then reflect how eagerly you would have sought them if you did not have them. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. If you live in harmony with nature, you will never be poor. If you live according what others think, you will never be rich. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. The measure of a man is what he does with power. There are 2 things a person should never be angry at: what they can help and what they cannot. No one is more hated than he who speaks the truth. Man conquers the world by conquering himself. By silence I hear other men's imperfections and conceal my own. The wise man should be prepared for everything that does not lie within his control. The soul of man is divided into 3 parts: intelligence, reason, and passion. Intelligence and passion are possessed by other animals, but reason by man alone. The soul is dyed the color of its thoughts. Think only on those things that are in line with your principles and can bear the light of day. The content of your character is your choice. Day by day, what you choose, what you think, and what you do is who you become. Your integrity is your destiny. It is the light that guides your way. There is nothing permanent except change. The really important thing is not to live, but to live well. And to live well meant, along with more enjoyable things in life, to live according to your principles. The easiest and noblest way is not to be crushing others, but to be improving yourselves. Putting things off is the biggest waste of life. It snatches away each day as it comes and denies us the present by promising the future. The greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today. You are arranging what lies in fortune's control and abandoning what lies in yours. What are you looking at? To what goal are you straining? The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. Good character is not formed in a week or a month. It is created little by little, day by day. Protracted and patient effort is needed to develop good character. Death is not the worst that can happen to men. Wise people are in want of nothing and yet need many things. On the other hand, nothing is needed by fools, for they do not understand how to use anything, but are in want of everything. Whoever does wrong, wrongs himself. Whoever does injustice, does it to himself, making himself evil. Death smiles at us all. All we can do is smile back. If you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them. And it is in your power to wipe out that judgment now. To find yourself, think for yourself. I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others. If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, "He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone."